Lucky Boys Podcast.
Which is kind of crazy, man. Everything that we've been talking about has come true and then some.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about this in our last episode, but now it seems like a lot more people are catching on. I actually see media coverage in regards to some of the racism surrounding and the xenophobia surrounding coronavirus.
Yeah.
And Asians specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I just want to make this clear is that, I'm seeing a lot of things where, I mean, even in our comment section, as we discussed that, we're going to see some racism there, and especially on social media. I mean, if people could hide behind a veil, they're gonna talk crazy. Maybe they may not even, they just want to get a reaction out of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in person though, that's the crazy shit. That's the stuff that I'm seeing, like the targeting of little girls that are like 5 feet tall, and they're feeling like a big tough guy, talking shit, hitting them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild, man. It's bringing out some of the ugliest people.
Yeah. You hear about people, Asians, just buying up guns,
right,
just to protect themselves,
right,
and you don't hear stories of people being harassed that can protect themselves.
Of course.
These people are just going after people who are defenseless.
You think any KKK members will go up to Mike Tyson? You know what I mean? They may hate black folks.
They ain't stupid.
But they're not stupid. If they see Mike Tyson, they are not going to curse him out and drop N-bombs all over him or disrespect him in any way.
Yeah.
So it's like that. They look at the Asians. They don't know which one's crazy because, Asians, a lot of Asian guys in general that are healthy, young, some of them are animals. Mm-hmm. Like where they grew up, they definitely don't fit the model minority. Some people want to test it. If they test the wrong one, like we were talking about, there'll be repercussions, especially if those guys are crazy while they're packing heat.
Yeah.
They will not hesitate to shoot or stab because actually some of them, at this point, some of them are just like, even the folks that hit us up, they were like, yeah, I wish they did that to me. I'm like, whoa, man. It came to that point where these guys are so frustrated, so angry. They're inviting some of that energy. Yeah. And that goes against our nature. A lot of these people in nature is just to be peaceful. We just want to be left alone to our own devices and spread love. That's all it is. But now they're getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah. They're getting sick and tired of getting beat on. And this is, like I said, they're innocent in all of this. They're not. They didn't cause the virus. They were here in America. Yeah. Or here in Europe, in France. They were never in China. They never ate bats. They, if anybody put a bat suit or whatever in front of them or any exotic animal, I bet you they won't even touch it. I know I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm as American as them, except that
you look different.
I look different. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's crazy and stupid people, man. Stupid people. They just looking to lash out on all the wrong people. Yeah. Did
you hear about this incident that happened in Grand Street Station, which is like located in Chinatown, where we grew up in that area? This lady, so happened, this lady, she was walking and this dude comes up to her and yelled something at her. Like you Chinese coronavirus, bitch or something like that.
Yeah, these people are real creative.
But it's crazy because the video that I saw was the guy, he was walking out, and then you see this video of this girl she's like super pissed. She ran after him and like,
oh really,
caught up to him and trying to attack him, but then like there's that two-way street. Like if you're being attacked, then obviously like, or he's gonna attack back, and he's like a huge big guy, and this is like compared to like a 5 foot Asian lady, right? She got balls, right? And you see this guy wailing at her, and like there was
yeah. Oh wait, was that the girl? There's a girl in our comment section, and she also sent us a message. Is that what she was referring to?
She's referring. Yes, somebody in our comment section referred to that incident.
Virginia. Yeah. Shout out to you, Virginia.
Yeah. She told us about it. And then I actually saw the video.
So that's how it got on your radar?
It got on my radar. Okay. I've heard it in the grapevine. I think my parents also brought it up because they use this train station. I mean, like, my family, I use Grand Street Station to visit my parents too, and when I'm in the area. Right. So this this is a train station that's frequented by a lot of Asians.
It's in the heart of Chinatown.
Yeah, in heart of Chinatown. So,
Yeah.
you know, something like that would happen in the heart of Chinatown. Like, people have no, I don't want to say that, they have no shame. They don't give a shit. And, you know, I think people, you know, should protect themselves, make a stand.
Right.
I
agree with that wholeheartedly.
It's a long time coming, but I think people should stand up for themselves.
It's not that I condone violence, and I don't want to see somebody get hurt. But at the same time, if you keep pressing on someone, the first thing they're going to do... I remember I watched a Tupac interview back in the day, and Tupac said, you know, we're asking you to just chill. You know, we're asking, you know, like, he's like, I'm outside. I see people throwing salami and all this, wasting food, and I'm asking if I could get in. And you're saying no. And then I'm knocking on the door politely. And then I'm going, yo, we hungry. Can you let us in? And then if it's still no, then you know what? I don't care. I'm busting through the doors with the guns, you know, blasting. I'm going in there. I don't care. And for me, I hear what Pac is saying, and in this direction, there's a parallel to it where we're saying, yo, please stop.
Yeah.
Yo, we're asking you politely, like, stop fucking with us. You know what I mean? We got nothing to do with this. You're literally you're lashing out on the wrong people.
Yeah.
Right? We got nothing to do with this. You know, we didn't create this virus, and we don't have that type of, you know, meal plan, so to speak, right? So we're asking you politely, and it's not stopping. It's increasing to the point where the FBI even issued a warning and saying that, hey, Asian Americans are being targeted. FBI came out and said this, so that means they got the intelligence. They're looking at everything, and they're going, all right, so there's gonna be targeted attacks, and as soon as people start feeling that way, they're gonna be strapped. And you may say coronavirus, and these people are just itching, or they're just extremely angry now, and they don't care. They're just coming. They're not asking anymore. They're just gonna come through with the guns blazing. Yeah, like Pac said, and I don't want to see that happen. Yeah. I don't condone violence. I don't want someone to bring hate out of someone that's not in their nature. And, you know, it's hard to come back from a place of hate. Mm-hmm. You know, it's so hard to come back to center yourself. And these type of people are kind of knocking you off center. You know, they're not really giving you an option, you know, because you have to protect yourself. You can't, you know, be all kumbaya when everyone's looking at, you don't know who's looking to, you know, attack you while you're not looking or say some crazy shit.
You're just being overly cautious now. Now you don't trust anybody.
It's not even overly cautious. It's like you have to be aware of your surroundings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not even being overly cautious. It's like if you're not being overly cautious, right? Air quotes for those that are listening and not watching, then you're making a huge mistake. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're going into crowded areas, or you're going to certain neighborhoods, or if you're just wrong place at the wrong time. You have to, and if you're Asian right now, you have to watch your back. Your parents have to watch their back. And that's crazy saying that because we live in fucking America. United States of fucking America, land of the free. Yeah, but this is a melting pot.
Doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist, right?
And we're in 2020. This isn't fucking 1960, 1970, 1980.
Yeah. Some people live in that era in their mind.
That's crazy, though. I mean, these people, you would think that they could look into the past and see the racism, or there's movies like Remember the Titans, and you watch it, you're like, look at these dumb fucks.
Oh man, I love that movie, by the way. Just to segue from that, just like when one of the football players, he's in the hospital, and then his teammate who's black and he's in the hospital, he's white, and he said, "You're my brother," and I was bawling. Oh, in that scene, I was bawling.
That movie does two things for me. It makes me want to go out and play
football,
and it makes it
get some football drills.
It makes me want to be one of my brothers.